Yo, 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 yo. You know what time it is? It's time to drop the memes, dog. Okay. So today's memes is... Well, let me say this. Good morning to everybody. It's a great Saturday. I hope everybody have a blessed, great Saturday. We're going to start it off like that. But back to the memes. Okay, today's memes is, man, it's time to be generational curse breakers, bro. Of your bloodline, of your lineage, of your family. You feel what I'm saying? Alright. So, what I mean by that is, like, a lot of families are really traumatized by bondage of history. You feel what I'm saying? So what I mean by that is, it's just like a lot of people in society has been through a lot of things. Okay? From racism to slavery to, wars, just till this politics period, you know what I'm saying? Politicians, the government, we all have been through things. You feel what I'm saying? So when you go through things, once again, it damages you. It traumatizes you sometimes. Like when people go to war, they get traumatized, right? That's what PTSD come from, right? You feel me? Excuse me, I'm on the move. You already know. But that's where PTSD come from. Make it make sense, right? When the war vets go through all the stuff they had to go through the wars, from the shooting and killing people and, you know what I'm saying, everything else they had to do to get through the war. You feel what I'm saying? And that's where PTSD come from. And people are traumatized by the things that they go through. Point blank period. That's make it make sense, right? Alright, so when we go through those things, or the people that go through those things, they don't understand that. Hold on, son. They don't understand that it causes damages to, like, their lineage, because that PTSD, they end up taking it out on their families and put their family through unnecessary distress, and just because they traumatized in their head, and you know what I'm saying, and they just pass it down to where we ain't even in war, but we may get PTSD just because of the things that we go through in our household. You feel what I'm saying? And it's just time to break those generation curses. You feel what I'm saying? It's time to release and let go of those things that is blocking you mentally, that is putting you in a bad mental state, to where, you go through things to where it puts you through your own PTSD. We all go through it. I'm a victim of it too. You feel what I'm saying? Being a household and the older brother of 3, like, yeah, I'm the black sheep. I definitely am. But at the same time, with me having kids now, the things that I went through and the things that I got traumatized from, it's time to, not take that out on our kids and not put our kids through that. You feel what I'm saying? We gotta let our kids know that they are loved and supported, whether we felt like it or whether we feel like it or not. You feel what I'm saying? And as you get older, it ain't really about your parents loving you and supporting you. It's about you supporting yourself, pretty much. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't about what your mom can do for you or what your dad can do for you. It's about what you can do for yourself. Because pretty soon you're going to have to be in position to either take care of your mom, take care of your dad. You feel what I'm saying? So you gotta transition your mind to where when it's that time, you won't even be traumatized to where you don't even want to go help those people. You feel me? Because we didn't come with instruction booklets. Neither did my kids. Neither did any other kid in the world. So I ain't 100% perfect parent, and I'm not trying to portray that I'm a perfect parent. You know what I'm saying? I still have my faults and my downtime and you know, the things that I feel like I can improve on being a parent myself. You feel me? But at the same time, I've been through a lot as far as like growing up and how my mom disciplined me, and you know what I'm saying? Because my mom was a strict mom. Like, but shout out to her, because I wouldn't be the person that I am if it wasn't for her. You feel what I'm saying? I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for her. You know? And that's another thing. You know, some kids wasn't even supposed to be here because their parents were even thinking about abortion. But it was too late for them to get aborted, and you feel what I'm saying? So now they here. And now they got to go through growing up with parents that really don't even want them, really don't even care for them. You feel what I'm saying? Just put them on the shelf like a trophy. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not cool, but people go through those things. You feel what I'm saying? So that caused what? PTSD. To make that child feel neglected, to make that child feel like he not worthy or she not worthy. You feel what I'm saying? So we gotta break those generational curses to where we can't do that to our bloodline now. Like, you feel what I'm saying? If you having kids, like my daughter, my oldest daughter finna get ready and have a kid. I have a son. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm pretty much talking to her too, because I mean, like I said, I wasn't a perfect dad. You feel what I'm saying? Me and her mom went through things, and she ended up losing her mom. You feel me? But at the same time, I don't want the things that she saw me and her mom go through to rub off on her, to where she do that in her relationship, or she feel like that's okay for her to do in her relationships. And you know what I'm saying? Now that she having a kid, I don't want her to be in fear, or I don't want her to think, you feel what I'm saying? Because I don't know the PTSD that I put on her. Of, you know what I'm saying? The situation of seeing her mom pass and everything like that. You feel what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things there to where I'm hoping and praying that, you know, she be, which I know she is, gonna be the best mom, but she don't put her kid through the things she feel like she have went through. You feel what I'm saying? Make it make sense. So, needless to say, when we are transitioning ourselves and we are transforming ourselves into being the best person that we can be, it's important to look out for those kind of things, because we don't want to repeat cycles. And that's all we doing with it. People feeling like it's cool with these little YNs carrying guns and going out here robbing people, and you know, you feel what I'm saying? No, that's not cool. That's repeating cycles. We got to teach our little YNs and our youngsters that's growing up to stay in school. Go play some sports. Go find your creative mindset so you can become something. Whether you become a police officer, whether you become a judge, whether you become, you know what I'm saying, an astronaut. We got to support our youth so they can become the best version of themselves, especially like people like myself, where I went to college. I got a culinary arts degree, but I'm not exactly where I want to be in life right now. You feel what I'm saying? And I tell my sons all the time, like, I want y'all to be better than me. I'm trying to pave a way so y'all don't have to go through what I have to go through. to where y'all don't have to see a prison cell, to where y'all don't have to get out here and feel like you got to do things that you don't need to do in order to survive and make money and take care of your family and things like that. You feel me? I want them to understand that life is precious, but patience is the key, the virtue, the way. You feel what I'm saying? And also to let them know that it's okay to be yourself. You don't have to try to go out and portray to be nobody. Don't try to portray to be me, because I can only be me. You feel what I'm saying? I want you to be the best version of yourself. Yeah, you may look like me, but you would never probably think exactly how I think. We may have similarities, but I knew what I went through. I knew I wasn't a bad kid, but you know, my behavior was so-so. The whoopings, some of the whoopings I got, you know, it was needed. You feel what I'm saying? And when it come down to that, like, it's okay to spank your kids sometimes. I ain't saying abuse them. I ain't saying get a belt and leave marks on them, or you feel what I'm saying? I'm not saying that. But if your kid is doing something and he needs some correction, it's okay to tap his butt or tap his hands. You know what I'm saying? Just to get their attention, like, hey. You feel me? So don't feel scared to have to tap your kid once in a while. It's not abuse. A lot of people will make you feel like you're abusing your kid because you're just trying to discipline them with a little tap. You feel what I'm saying? But at the same time, with me knowing that the problems that I went through and understanding that I did do things that I probably shouldn't have done, and I know that my son gonna probably go down the same path for us, like his attitude, because I already see it, and the way he respond and his behavior, because he's smart. He pay attention. He just like me. But at the same time, I'm trying to break generational curses with him and allow him to be himself. Yeah, I'm a little hard on him, just off the simple fact because he just like me. He the oldest of two other siblings. You feel me? So yeah, you got to step your game up a little bit. My son too, but he just turned 3, but he like, man, boy, smart as a whip. You feel me? And that's just by paying attention. He learned things just like me. I was like, dang, I'll just sit back and I'll just watch, and he just be paying attention. And he just go do things just by paying attention. And it's just crazy. It's astonished just how smart he is. So now my job is to make sure that he used them smartness in the right way. To make sure that he don't have to go out here and do things that shouldn't be done to lead him down paths that dad went down. You know what I'm saying? To where when he start having kids, that generational curse is broke. To where when he have kids, he can, you know what I'm saying? The lineage can live on, but it's taught in a better way. He understand that he chosen. He understand his gifts. He understand his goals, to where he can tell his sons about it or his daughters about it. You feel what I'm saying? But That's the memes for today. My guys in the back, they yelling for me. So I gotta go handle daddy duties. But peace, love, and light, y'all. Thank y'all for subscribing. I hope this makes sense to y'all. I hope I made it make sense to y'all. Man, it's time to break generational curses. And it starts with us. Like Michael Jackson said, it started with that man in the mirror. You got to be responsible for what you do. You can't be responsible for the next person, because it could be your own neighbor that backdoor you or betray you, but you can't worry about those kind of things. You got to worry about self. You got to worry about breaking generational curses of your lineage, of your family. You got to make it out for your family. You got to be the first millionaire for your family, so you can pave the way, man. You got people that's dependent on you, looking up to you. You feel me? So you got to set a good example. So that's what time it is. Let's break them generational curses. I'm out. Love.